Wow, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're waking up to this onslaught, this horrific red sea of red, I'm going to try and attempt to make some sense where there's absolutely blood on the streets. Portfolios have shrunk more than 50% in some cases. So guys, smash a like. It's going to be an important video, and welcome back to the channel. So the first thing we need to look at is what's happening. And overnight, there was a sudden surge of Bitcoin dominance. And I want to talk about Bitcoin dominance because the last time I spoke to you, I did tell you about the fact that Bitcoin has a decent support at $94,000 level. But you can see here, Bitcoin dominance came all the way up to 60% and got rejected. Now, there was an important chart that I shared last night. So if you look at the market and the way it's been moving as of late, you would have seen that Bitcoin was in this channel, upper channel, lower channel, midpoint, and then upwards rejected. And then finally, it got rejected there at that 108, 109, and went straight down. 108 was the top and went straight down to the bottom of the channel. Now, if you remember last night's live, and I did tweet about this, I said, look, $94,000 is where a lot of whale money will step back into the crypto market. And a lot of these RSIs are kind of oversold anyway. But let's have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, because this is the one that's absolutely rampaging right now. So what you're seeing, this time a week ago, we were enjoying this bit of fun where dominance was crashing. And this time it's basically giving everyone their backsides. So this came up to this level of 59, just nearly 60%. I mean, this was almost 60%. Key level and a very good rejection. Now, the good thing is on the daily chart, let's have a look at the weekly chart. So we still have a bit more potential pain to come because the RSI on the weekly is just coiling up. But what you can clearly see on the daily, we've been oversold on Bitcoin dominance since Friday the 13th. So it's been a week now of oversold BTC dominance. Okay, so I'm expecting, look, this 60% level is proving to be a massive point of resistance. But if we do break that, then we may end up coming up, just slightly over that 60%. And if you look at previous levels for Bitcoin dominance, let's go to the weekly, because you have to understand, I think, in the next few months, pain is going to be replaced by pure pleasure. And if this is the case, then, why not suffer one more time and ultimately see where it broke down the last time. So last bull market, Bitcoin dominance broke down completely, and absolutely everybody took their money and went into altcoins around this point here. So we're looking at the rollover there. You can clearly see what the rollover was. And this was actually January. So this was Monday, 11th of January, 2021, right? So this is important, guys. No one knows the answer, but you could actually see a case whereby we're not going to repeat these markets like for like, because Bitcoin is a different animal. But could we go for another week or so of this turbulence? Because you can actually clearly see that the Bitcoin dominance is still got volume here. So it's just kind of rising. So I would suggest, look, that is as clear as a daylight in terms of data. And instead of what we've enjoyed over here, which is like 3 candles of, 2 or 3 daily candles of red of Bitcoin dominance, and everybody was completely euphoric over here, you can see what you're looking forward to is bigger, if not similar, breakdown. All right. And you've got a similar event happening over here. Now, if you look at, interestingly, if you go back to this one was that rollover was back on the 27th of February, 2017. So if you're looking for these two prior cycles, right, you can see these two prior cycles. You can actually clearly see that Bitcoin dominance between these, from the bottom over here to the top over here, this is around 1,000 days. And if we look at the current, if we look at the current setup, can actually just see from the bottom here to this current, which is exactly about 1,000 days as well, more or less 1,300, but more or less these are absolutely identical, guys. So look, good things are coming. Good things are coming. And I know people feel like, oh yeah, Bitcoin dominance is killing the market. And I know people feel like they want to give up. But guys, we've just had a really, really strong rejection. And we're going to retest that. We're going to go back up. And then hopefully, once and for all, we're going to break Bitcoin dominance down. And I believe this is the level that we are going to break at the very most. So, you know, there you go. I mean, that is as clear as daylight, and everything else in between will be quite good time to buy altcoins, right? You can see clearly there, you know, from the bottom to the top, 1,000+ days, from the bottom to the top, 1,000+ days. Early signs are everything we're looking at right now is fact because it's on the chart, and that is Q1 2025. So yeah, stay strong. I think if we get a bounce, if we basically get a breakdown on Bitcoin dominance, the point where we buy is no more. I mean, at the moment, we can buy anything. I'm not going to talk about buying crypto right now today because it seems a little bit disrespectful. Everything's on discount, and I will take you through some projects. But knowing that Bitcoin dominance and these levels will set you, I guarantee you, will set you free for, you know, mentally from sitting down and feeling the despair. What do I do from this? I would literally bag, you know, take all my bags, chill out, do nothing, and then be ready to sell in March, April, and before May. You've got healthy profits in the market. All right, guys. Now let's go straight into some people believe that the small market caps are basically a problem because they are down more than others. So I'm going to actually prove people wrong. So this is, for example, Ondo, it's down 18%. All right. We've got some crazy deals here. Arweave is literally just over $1 billion, guys. Say back to $1.6 billion. This is incredible. Arweave here back to $1 billion. Under $1 billion. $987 million. Right? So Arweave below $1 billion. You've got, I mean, look, Brett has been so solid for so long. It's actually holding quite decent, but it's back to $1 billion. And then you got Pengu now, interestingly, coming down to $1.5 billion in terms of the overall market cap. That's actually much closer to where people want to enter that. And the saga continues. You know, Kaspa here right now below 2 billion, and the price of Kaspa right now is 11 cents. But if you look at even other stuff like, you know, where do I go today? Bitensa Tau, very, very attractive at these prices, $3 billion and a $400 market cap. But let's look at some of our ones. Now, the worst hit is Heroes of Mavia. I can tell you now, Heroes of Mavia right now is just barely sitting above $1. And that is absolutely, completely insane to really get that into a, you know, that level of market cap. Now, let's look at alephium. And these are no strange. I mean, look, guys, the funny thing is this. In terms of market cap, these cryptocurrencies are really small now. So let's have a look at ALF. ALF is just down as much as the others, 15%. There we go. So it's no different to any other large cap. 141 million, $1.48. It's actually relatively not bad compared to some of the other stuff that I've seen today. But overall, the entire market, there is absolutely, look, Aerodrome. Nothing has escaped this dip. And I would tell you now, I'll be the first to admit when it comes to buying these dips, you know, nobody could time the bottom. But, you know, for example, DEAI has been holding up well because they announced a perfect partnership at the right time. And this is now holding supremely well. So, Guys, this is not the time for gem hunting. This is the time to do the basic thing, which is either nothing or just get yourself organized to a level where you can take advantage of some of these large caps. All right. Because when crypto's back, when Bitcoin dominance comes down, look, Atom here. Atom now down to $6. I haven't seen that since, 2023, 2022 bear market. You got Kaya here, which is a merger of Clayton and another project, back to $1 billion. So yeah, there's discounts everywhere. Get yourself, get yourself what you need. But right now it is completely insane. So look, my main aim was to show you the chart and let you know that dominance is rampaging, and this is absolutely not looking good. But this is Friday Massacre, and this is where legends are born. I hope you stay strong. I hope you stay active, and I hope you don't give up on your bags, because I've clearly shown you where the intersection between the top and the bottom of these Bitcoin dominance happens, and it is exactly in those number of days. Now we are in exactly the same range, even if we come back a little bit here to repeat the tops and the bottoms of those Bitcoin dominance drop off. All right? Stay strong, guys. I've been your host. Smash a like, and I'll catch you on the next video.